What's going on, guys? Welcome into my 2017 Oscars prediction audio video here. I don't have my headphones that I normally have, so it sounds kind of weird talking in these earpieces, but we're going to make it work here. I'm going to be covering just a few of the categories: Best Cinematography, Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, Best Actor and Leading Roles, and a Best Director and Best Picture nominations. Now, every year I don't make videos, but this is the first year I'm making a video about my Oscar predictions. And every year I have one category that kind of it keeps me a while from making a pick, or I might make the pick, but the time the Oscars start or an hour or two before the Academy Awards start, I changed the pick. Last year I said Spotlight would win at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I changed the pick to The Big Short, and I end up being wrong. There was times, it was another time that I could think about off my head right here in the moment, that I said Jennifer Lawrence was going to win one year, and then I changed my pick to Jessica Chastain. I think that was the year for Zero Dark 30, and I was wrong, and Jessica Lawrence won. So every year, those are the two that I can really remember that I always change one, and I end up being wrong. Last year I went 5 for 7. I had Best Supporting Actor wrong. I thought Tom Hardy for The Revenant would win. I am a Tom Hardy fanboy, and I also, which one? Oh, the Best Picture award. Those were the two that I had wrong. Everything else I had correct. Now here I'm going with Best Cinematography. I'm going to go with La La Land. It was between La La Land and Moonlight for me. I'm going to go with La La Land. Best Supporting Actress. If you guys see my trailer reaction video, you know which movie or whom I think is going to win Best Supporting Actress. Viola Davis. In my trailer reaction to the movie 2 months before the movie came out, I said she's going to win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for this movie. I seen the movie, and I was even more convinced that she would win. I'm still convinced after all of the awards that she has won so far for her role. I still think she's going to win, so I'm going to go Viola Davis for Fences. Best Supporting Actor. This was another one that was kind of didn't keep me long to make this pick. I'm going to go Dev Patel for Lion. Best Actress. Now, let me stop before I go on with a few of these other ones, because I got to bring up Meryl Streep for a second. Two performances that I seen in the year 2016 that was just amazing. John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane. I thought we would get more talk of him for a Oscar nomination, at least a nomination. Maybe not a win, but a nomination. No talk around any kind of nomination from my standpoint, from what I heard. And also, Emilia Clarke for Me Before You. That was a movie I was going into ready to rip apart doing a review, and turned around. I absolutely enjoyed the movie from beginning to end. She was tremendous. One of my favorite performances of 2016, easily. So they're not nominated this year for any movies, but here I'm making a video. I got to bring out two performances that I thought was absolutely amazing. So that leads me on to Amy Adams. No Best Actress nomination for Amy Adams. I love the Amy Adams. I thought, I seen Florence Foster Jenkins and Meryl Streep in the movie. Meryl Streep is Meryl Streep. But I think maybe we could have, I don't want to seem sacrilegious or disrespectful in any way to Meryl Streep and say she not get a nomination for Amy Adams, but I think I have to say that in this video. Meryl Streep probably shouldn't have gotten a nomination, and Amy Adams should have got a nomination for either or. It doesn't matter, but I think she definitely should have had an Oscar nomination this year. But this one, I'm going to go with Emma Stone. I've loved Emma Stone since Superbad. I don't know if it's an attraction thing or what it is with Emma Stone, but I love Emma Stone. And after seeing La La Land, I did not know she was that talented, but now I know how talented she is. And I love Emma Stone even more, so I think Emma Stone is gonna pick up this award, and I'm gonna be happy for her when she does pick up this award. Best Actor is one of the two this year that has kept me a while from making this video, and I'm not so on the edge about this one, but for a while I was gonna go with Denzel Washington for Fences. I think Fences is easily one of his top 3 best roles he's ever done in his career. I think Denzel Washington is a made man in the film industry, so I'm going to go with Casey Affleck in Manchester by the Sea. I went back and forth for, since I seen Manchester by the Sea, I went back and forth. But me personally, I honestly think Andrew Garfield probably had the best performance as an actor in a leading role this year for Hacksaw Ridge. But when it comes to the Academy and how they're thinking and who they would pick, I'm going to go with Casey Affleck, but this is one of the two that gave me a hard decision this year. Best Director, I'm going to go with Damien Chazelle for La La Land. This is an easy one for me, a real easy one. Best Picture is the one where even as I'm about to say it, I am still on the edge. But I'm going to stick to my guns here. Even saying that, I don't even feel comfortable. It was between Moonlight and La La Land. It was between Moonlight and La La Land, and I'm gonna go La La Land. They have way too many nominations, but Moonlight is something that hits you in the stomach. It really affects you, and that's why with Moonlight, I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. I think La La Land has way too many nominations across the board. To not pick up a best picture award here. If you guys look at my reviews, you obviously know the movie. Hacksaw Ridge for me was the best movie that I seen last year in terms of entertainment and how well the movie was. I think followed up by Civil War, and that's more entertainment than anything. Then Fences, La La Land, and I can't remember the other one it was about 4 or 5 that I wanted to mention in this video that was the best movies that I had seen last year. But La La Land, I think, is going to win Best Picture. But if Moonlight wins, I would be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised, nor would I be upset, because, the movie really affects you. And I think in any kind, like Spotlight was it. If you didn't know the story with Spotlight, and you seen it hits you. And even if you knew the story with Spotlight, the movie, and the actual story, it still affect you either way. So I think with Moonlight still has that kind of effect, but I think La La Land is, I don't know. I'm going to go with La La Land. I'm going to stick to my guns here, guys. Those are my 2017 predictions. Get in the comment section and let me know your predictions. And maybe I'll make a 2017 review video. I got to get caught up with Walking Dead. I haven't seen last week's episode. So that is my video. Like, share, subscribe. And let's see how right or wrong I am. So if you're going to watch the Academy Awards tomorrow, enjoy. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.